The man blindfolded his girlfriend, then told her to bend down. She twisted her flexible body, slowly maneuvering through line after line of red lasers. This wasn't yoga, this was theft training. Under Mark's guidance, the woman navigated the complex laser grid with ease and successfully grabbed the mask. But this was only a drill. The real target was the $500 million golden mask inside the museum. The mask wasn't just heavily guarded, it was surrounded by laser-triggered alarms. To steal it, they'd need brains over brawn. That night, the two disguised themselves as tourists to scout the museum. In front of the display case, Mark pretended to adjust his girlfriend's dress, but was actually placing a tracking chip on the floor. Then, he quickly synchronized their watches, making sure their timing matched the museum's clock down to the second. They planned to use the chime of the midnight bell to mask the explosion. After closing time, they changed into black stealth suits, quietly paddled a kayak beneath the bridge, then dove into the water, entering the museum through a drainage pipe. Using a high-heat welding torch, they carefully cut through the grates and slipped into the drainage tunnel. Following the signal from the tracking chip, they quickly made their way beneath the exhibition hall. They placed red stickers on the floor, marking the exact location. Then, using a compass as the center point, they marked 4 points for the explosives. Jones took out pre-molded plastic explosives and placed them precisely at the 4 positions. Once everything was in place, they attached the detonator and silently waited for the midnight chime.
And 1.
As the bell rang, the explosives went off instantly. The falling concrete slab was perfectly caught by the pre-inflated safety airbag. Next, Mark used a jack to lift the final layer of floor tiles. An entry hole opened up, and they made it into the hall. But what they didn't expect was that midnight happened to be security's patrol time. They had to finish the job before the guards arrived. Mark set up an infrared sensor and began remote guidance. Jones, chewing gum, quietly climbed up onto the display platform. No one expected that this gum would become their secret weapon. She crawled forward, skillfully dodging the laser beams. Finally, she reached the golden mask. Just as she was about to reach for it, Mark suddenly stopped her. Jones had blocked the security camera's view, and there might still be unseen lasers ahead. Thinking fast, Jones pulled out a compact powder case and gently blew forward. The hidden red beams lit up instantly. The glass cover slowly lifted, revealing the radiant golden mask. The next step had to be even more precise, because underneath the mask was a gravity sensor, and the slightest disturbance would trigger the alarm. Jones carefully pried the mask up with a dagger, while pressing down the sensor with the blade tip. With her other hand, she quickly secured the mask. Then she took the gum from her mouth and stuck it to the spring-loaded trigger. She gently pulled out the blade. Almost at that exact moment, a guard arrived at the exhibition room door. As he swiped his access card and opened the door, what he saw wasn't the golden mask, but a gorilla. The guard was stunned. By the time the museum's security team realized what had happened, Jones had already emerged from the water.